Welcome back to Brent's Hang. I'm Brent Barnett. Today we're doing another hardware makeover, and this time it's for a drummer in Germany whose name is Bernhard Weithofer. Bernie, if I screwed your name up, I'm sorry. As you can tell, I'm very much so not German, so you gotta cut me some slack here. Anyway, so Bernie has two different kinds of configurations. He has a 1-up, 1-down with 2 crashes and a ride, and then he's got 2-up, 2-down with 2 to 3 crashes and a ride, and sometimes he throws a China in. He likes to put everything up on stands. Now, this all depends on what kind of gig he's playing, what kind of music he's playing, and what band he's playing with. So I thought this was a great opportunity to show how Gibraltar can come in and offer a number of options. I mean, it's nothing but options. But I want to show just a few different ways that we can simplify Bernie's setup. We can stabilize his setup even more than it is. We can lock it into place so that everything is in the same place every single time, and we can clean up the floor space, all with using the Stealth Rack. So here's a 2-up, 2-down configuration. It's a larger setup. We have 3 crashes, a ride, hi-hats, kick, and snare. Now this is what I call stock setup because we've got all cymbal stands for cymbals, and we've got double tom stands for each of the toms. Kick and snare, snare's on its own stand, hi-hats, of course, got its own stand. Now, let's add the Stealth Rack and see what happens. So here's a customized version of the 2-up, 2-down setup. On the floor tom side, I left all the cymbal stands and tom stand alone. I wanted to show how it can be integrated with the Stealth Rack. And on the hi-hat side, I used the GSVMS-KIT, which is the stealth vertical mounting system with the tom and snare mounts. What I did was I removed all of the stands that were over here. We had 3 stands competing for floor space, and all competing with the hi-hat stand too. I got rid of 3 tripods and I replaced it with 2 feet with the GSVMS-KIT. The vertical leg is 15 inches, a 30-inch crossbar with a bend to go over a double pedal arm, and the mini T-leg to hold the snare. Now what's great about this, the rack tom is holding, the rack tom mount is holding the crash cymbal. The LBBT goes right down into the back of the tom mount. So now I've got 3 things all mounted to 1 unit. So here's another customized version of the 2-up, 2-down setup. I just took it one step further. I removed all of the cymbal stands and tom stands and replaced it with the side stealth mounting system, the GSSMS. It's a 30-inch side rack that's 15 inches tall. It's great. You guys that want to play low profile, but you want to expand your rig without expanding the footprint, this is the rack for you. I mounted the rack tom, the 12-inch rack tom, right out of the front leg, and then I took the ride, mounted it off the crossbar, and I took the first crash and mounted off the crossbar too. But I'm using a legless cymbal stand to support this crash cymbal because I needed a lot more height, because Bernie is a tall player. I need a lot more height than a traditional rack cymbal boom would get me. This is the 6709 NL. It's a legless cymbal stand. Now, the secondary crash on the far right, I just mounted directly out of the back leg of the Stealth Rack. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Bernie, you're welcome. You're welcome. I just made your life a whole lot easier. Now you don't have a ton of tripods to set up and tear down and conflict with everything. You've got 1 unit here and 1 unit here, and you're done. I showed you ways that you can use the stealth vertical mounting system with stands, or you could use it with the side rack. You can use it with 1-up, 1-down, or you could use it with 2-up, 2-down. There's nothing but options here. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time.